Hi, it's Carrie Biggett with ALTOUR, Head of North America Sales. I have with me today John Rose, ALTOUR's Chief Risk Officer. Thanks for spending a minute with ALTOUR. This is a first in a series of interviews with John, really designed around educating, informing, and communicating the impacts of COVID-19 on the travel industry. This video, as well as other content, will be available on social media outlets, so please search for ALTOUR. But we're mindful that there's an abundance of information being pushed out to you. So these videos are meant to share pertinent, time-sensitive information relative to supporting and facilitating the return of a vibrant travel community. So with that in mind, we at ALTOUR are fortunate to have the resources of John and his team, and we will use this time to share nuggets of information with you. So John, thank you for being with us today. I know you've been busy. You're welcome. I know you've been busy meeting with clients over this last several weeks. Can you tell us how those conversations have shifted over the last few days?
Sure. Over the past few months, we've had the privilege of briefing thousands of companies through webinars, direct conversations about the now. What is the virus? What's the potential spread? What's the impact on other countries? Of course, recently the impact on the United States. How do we prepare for our own office closures, staff working changes, the 6 feet of separation, all of that. Monday, it was quite a dynamic shift. All the companies I started talking to now are talking about, okay, the future. We've made our changes to the office, the way we tell our employees to interact with each other. That's done. And of course, in the travel department, most travel has been restricted. So they're not overwhelmed with travel, bringing people home now. They're saying, okay, we're going to survive this and we want to thrive. So now we're starting to plan for the future. And every company I've talked to since Monday is focused on the future now. And they're wanting to understand things like, okay, we know you can't predict when this is going to end, but there is a definitive trend that's happened in China. It was a wonderful report. China had no cases reported yesterday in 60 days since their lockdown, roughly. So companies are saying, okay, that might be realistic, but we've also heard the airlines are cutting a lot of capacity. We need to start planning for our own travel to make sure there's space, because our sales reps are dying to get out there. Our account managers want to get on the road. This isn't post 9/11 where people were afraid to fly. The business travelers aren't afraid to get on an aircraft. They want to move forward. And then the companies, they're talking to me about their risks, saying, okay, what plans, procedures, and protocols, that's my own words, paraphrasing what they're saying, do we need to put in place so we know how to take care of our employees? If they have a question, they get to a hotel and they think someone might have a illness or they have their own issue. They want to be able to talk to someone, and the companies want to make sure all of this is laid out now, just like we did after 9/11 with the new security. You think about this, the same new reality is going to happen, but people are going to travel. They're going to travel safely. And now risk is going to be at the forefront of their minds on how do we mitigate so we don't catch disease or anything related to this, because they're saying this isn't just isolated to coronavirus. This could be anything. We want to make sure we have a better plan for the whole company as opposed to ad hoc plans.
It's good information, John. Thank you for sharing that. For you folks, please stay tuned to our social medias. We'll have daily updates and information for you. As we all know, the only constant we have is change. So until tomorrow, thank you.